Hello students. So as we have been seeing the numbers, we have been studying about the numbers. One more thing that we are going to see with respect to numbers that we use in our day-to-day life. And how do we use it? We use it for calculating some values but not the exact values. So for example, for a month if you are going to calculate some things, if your father, if your family is going to calculate the expenses, so some expenses for the say grocery that you have they have expended 7,250 for the vegetables and the other groceries, then some 5,550 for fuel, then some other expenses as well. Now instead of calculating the actual value for all the expenses, what they would do is they would just take a value which is close to this value and which will be easy for calculation. Now when I am saying two most important things here, close to these values and which will be helping them to do the calculation in an easy way. So this they would take say 7,000, not 7,250, but they will take 7,000 which is close to this, and this they will take 6,000, adding together 13,000. It is very easy to add them. So two things very important, again I am repeating, the value they are taking is close to these values, the actual values, and the other thing is calculation is easy, 7 plus 6 13, simple. So that is the important thing here, that the calculation is going to become simple. Now when we do this, from this how do we get these values is rounding off. The thing that we are doing is called rounding, and the calculation is not the exact value, so it is called estimation. So the topic that we are saying is estimation. So we are estimating a value which is not the exact value, close to the exact value. So for that we are using rounding off. And how do we do that rounding off? That we are going to study here. Now how I got 7,250 as 7,000 and 5,550 as 6,000? Here, first thing that is important here is we have seen the digits 0 to 9. Now these 10 digits, using these 10 digits, all the numbers we have formed. So these 10 digits are grouped in two groups, 0 to 4 and 5 to 9. Now, with the help of this, we will be rounding off. So when you see 7,250, we are rounding off. Whenever we will be rounding off, we will be rounding off to a place value. Here we have rounded off to the thousand place because 7,000 it has become. This is also thousands place because this has become 6,000. So we are rounding off in these two cases to thousands place. In both cases. Other places also we'll see. Here first to understand how it is done. So we are rounding off to the thousands place. When we are rounding off to the thousands place, the next digit on the right side, that is hundreds place digit, we have to see. In each case here, this also rounding off to thousands, so we'll see the hundreds place. First let's see this number 7,250. So when you round off to thousands place, you have to take the hundreds digit and see in which group it is coming. 2 comes in this group, 0 to 4. When it comes in this group, you have to write 7 as it is, and the rest of all the digits will become 0. When this digit in first group, in that case I am talking, 7 is written as it is and the rest of the digits are written as 0. In the second case, 5,550, the thousands place we are rounding off, the next digit is 5 which comes in second group. When the number here comes, the number comes in second group, you have to add 1 to the thousands place. Why thousands place? Because we are rounding off to thousands place. So add 1, 5 plus 1, 6. Again here also the rest of the digits will become 0. So rest of the digits become 0. The difference here is if it is in this one, in the first group there is no change in this and the rest of the numbers become 0. Here the number is coming in the second group, therefore 1 is added and the rest of the digits become 0. This is the rule. Thousands place के लिए हम कर रहे थे इसलिए हमने hundreds place देखा. If we will be rounding off to hundreds place पे है this hundreds place पे round off करना है. So the next digit on the right side, that is this tens digit, you have to see tens digit is in the first group or second group. Second group में है, so 1 will be added to the hundreds place, so it will become 1 plus 1 2 and the rest of the digits become 0. Rest of the digits after the hundreds place, इसको 0 नहीं करना. These will remain same. उसके बाद में राइट में जो डिजिट्स है those digits will become 0. अगेन वन मोर एग्जांपल लेते हैं. Now in this, if we are rounding off to nearest, one more thing, we will be rounding off to nearest tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, whatever greater place values will be having, any of these place values. We won't be rounding off to ones. We'll start from tens. So if we are rounding off, in this case अगर हम rounding off कर रहे हैं to tens place, tens place round off करना है. So the next digit, ये digit हमको check करना है first में है या second में. First में है, so it will become ये tens digit वाला मैं लिख रहा हूँ. It will become 425,760. सिर्फ ये 0 होगा क्योंकि टेंस के बाद वाला जो प्लेस है वो हम 0 कर दे रहे हैं. इफ वी राउंड ऑफ टू 100, सो hundreds प्लेस वैल्यू हम राउंड ऑफ करना है. सो hundreds प्लेस इज 7. नेक्स्ट डिजिट इज दिस 6 इज इन फर्स्ट और सेकंड ग्रुप. सो 1 विल बी एडेड टू 7 क्योंकि hundreds प्लेस को हम राउंड ऑफ कर रहे हैं. सो 7 plus 1 8 हो जाएगा. सो 425,800. 7 plus 1 8, ये दोनों डिजिट्स हो जाएंगे 0. ये डिजिट्स में चेंजेस नहीं होने वाले when we are rounding off to hundreds place. अभी देखते हैं 1000 we have seen, 10,000 देखते हैं. so 10,000 place पर है 2. next digit है 5 which is at the 1000 place. 1005 is in this group, so 1 will be added to here 2, so 430,000, 4,30,000. lakhs place पे अगर करते हैं तो lakhs place is this, next digit is this which is 2 is in the first group, so there will be no change in this, so it will become 4,000,000. like this you will be rounding off. Now when we are rounding off, we have seen that it helps us do the calculation easy. So now this rounding off will be done for all the operations that we have, the addition, subtraction and the multiplication, division. But when we are doing addition, subtraction, there is a slight difference in that. What is the difference here is, so if we are having, say we have a number 4,832 plus 6,395. So if we are having numbers like this, now both the numbers are 4-digit numbers. In this case, we will round off to highest place value of both numbers. So highest place value is 1000. So both will be rounded off to thousands place. This will be rounded off to 5,000, and this will be rounded off to 6,000, and we'll add them, so we'll get 11,000. So if both the numbers are of same digit, जैसे यहाँ पे 4 digits है दोनों ही, if it is of 3 digit both, so we'll round off to highest place value, that is 100. If it is 5 digit number, so we'll round off to 10,000 like this. But if the number of digits are different, like this, in this case we will round off to the smaller numbers highest place value. So round off होगा to highest place value of smaller number. Smaller number is this, इसकी highest place value है 100, so both will be rounded off to 100th place value, 100th place. So this will be rounded off to 100th place, इसका ये है. So at this we are rounding off, and the next digit we have to see, so it will become 83,200, and this is 341 will be rounded off to 300, and the addition will get 83,500. यहाँ पर when the numbers were having same digits, we rounded off to highest place value. When the numbers are different digits, smaller की place value जो है highest उस पे करा हमने 100th place पे. Now if you round off this to the highest place value, it is going to be very far away from the actual value. That's why rounding off to the smaller numbers highest place value. यहाँ पे एडिशन में, मल्टीप्लिकेशन में ऐसा नहीं होगा. मल्टीप्लिकेशन में जनरल रहेगा हाईएस्ट प्लेस वैल्यू ऑफ बोथ नंबर्स. सो अगर सेम नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स है लाइक दिस, सेम ये ले लेते हैं 4832 into 6395. So 4832 will be rounded off to same जैसे यहाँ पे किया है सेम होगा, and 6395 will be rounded off to 6,000. Multiplying 6 3s is 30. So we'll get 3 crore. And if the number of digits are different, in that case also we'll round off to the highest place value of both the numbers. So 83,000 को भी हम उसकी highest place value पे round off करेंगे, that is 10,000. So 10,000 के लिए round off करेंगे, so it becomes 80,000. And 341 will become 300. So we'll round off like this and do the multiplication. 8 3s is 24, and the number of zeros will be 3 4 5 6 like this. So यहाँ पे एक ही चीज डिफरेंट है. When we are doing addition subtraction, in that case only स्मॉलर नंबर की हाईएस्ट प्लेस वैल्यू को पे दोनों को राउंड ऑफ करना है. सो यहाँ पे 100th प्लेस पे हमने दोनों को राउंड ऑफ किया है. मल्टीप्लिकेशन डिवीजन में विल राउंड ऑफ बोथ टू हाईएस्ट प्लेस वैल्यू, दिस टू 100th प्लस दिस टू 10,000th प्लेस.